that they're not going to be thrown in the fire per se. They can really concentrate on what they're going to do, which is what they need. I think they're all preparing well, they're all attacking it well, they're all taking it one day at a time is what they need to do as a freshman instead of looking for like, hey, I might play at the first game of the season.
Dylan, how are you splitting your time along the offensive line? Coach DeBoer had said that you guys are moving around some. How are you splitting up that time?
Mainly right guard and center. So Coach Mo, every day he has it planned out. I mean, working with him is great. Every day he just tells us, all right, you're in right guard right now, or hey, bump over to center, and then we just kind of go with the flow, just like a game per se.
How's Jack doing when he steps in at that right guard spot?
He's doing pretty well. Yeah, I mean, I feel comfortable with him behind me, and I actually not really comfortable because of the way he's playing. He's playing well, and his play is pushing me, which is a great thing.
What do you notice? You may have answered this earlier. What do you notice different about Josh Dobbs this year, if at all?
I'd say his leadership has stepped up like immensely. He's everywhere, flying around the field. He's always on me because he's my roommate. We live together, and he's just always on our backs, pushing us, wanting us to be better, wanting us to be great. And his saying is be great, and he's always saying that. So his leadership has definitely stepped up.
What are your thoughts on possibly an offensive lineman spelling you at some point in the game, second quarter, third quarter, maybe Jack coming in for a series or two, or would you just hate coming out of the game?
And if it had to happen, I would feel completely comfortable with anybody, any of our guys stepping in, Jack, Brett, Benzel. Anybody can really step in and do it. I wouldn't want that to happen per se, but if it had to happen, I'd be more than comfortable with it.
Would it make you fresher in the fourth quarter? I don't know how that worked with the whole line. You never see rotations there. It's just a defense thing.
Maybe, but I mean that's the way we practice. We don't really rotate a whole lot, and that's the way we prepare. So I really couldn't tell you because I've never really rotated it. So.
Dylan, how far do you think you've come since last year? Going into last year, you started a couple games, maybe weren't as experienced last year. You started every game and had some all SEC stuff. How much do you think you've improved over last year?
I feel like I still have things to work on, but I feel like my overall understanding is pretty good. I feel like I can explain all 5 positions, and I know what's going on behind me, and I feel like that helps me to know, like knowing the whole concept of the play and understanding what we're doing is what's helping me a lot. But I still have tons of things to work on.
Couple more questions.
Dylan, that D line looks really talented and deeper than it's been in a long time here at Tennessee. Kind of explain what some of those individual battles have been against that talented D line you've gone up against.
Well, I mean, they're all strong. All of them are strong. Each guy has their own thing. Khalil obviously is one of our strongest guys too, and he was one of our heavier guys, but now he's moving quicker. So it used to be when you were with Khalil, you had to bear down and really get ready for him, but now you have to be ready for him to move and shake and push, pull, and all that stuff. That's the same with Vickers, and Danny O'Brien is leverage. Danny and Vickers, their leverage is incredible. When you're playing with them, you really have to play low. You have to drive your feet.
How nice is it to have
Last
all that
question.
experience back on the offensive line?
It's wonderful. I feel really comfortable as we all do. We all communicate pretty well, and right now we're just working on every day, just getting that much better. So we feel comfortable, but we know we can take it that much higher.
Thanks, Dylan.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Dylan.
Dylan.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks, Dylan.